Boy, we're having a little technical difficulties today, but we're here and it is time for science. It is Monday, April 27th. Good morning, everybody. You should have already opened your Google Classroom Science. In your Google Classroom Science, there are, I think there are notes. It's vertebrates and invertebrate notes in your Google Classroom in Science. Scanned it so you won't be able to write on it, but these are notes that you would use to study for the test, which will probably be on Friday. We'll probably test on the two different groups of animals, vertebrates and invertebrates. So make sure you know the difference between a vertebrate and an invertebrate. What are some of the examples of the kinds of animals that are vertebrates? What are some that are invertebrates? So let me know when. Are you all ready? Do you have your notes? Do you all have your notes up?
I have it.
Okay, thank you. Unmute your mic if you found it.
What I used.
What's the matter, Connor?
You did what I did. You used the boxes.
Oh, yeah, but you're in the wrong one. Right now you're looking at the notes that I scanned. I did that. I did that for you. I was like, look what I had to show you what you taught me, and I used it, and it worked out very well. Thank you. Appreciate it. But that's the wrong one. You want to go into the one that says notes for right now. We're going to get to that in just a minute, okay?
Okay.
If you see, and it looks like a scanned document, it says the word key on the top because that was my notes I scanned. And it says it has two columns, vertebrates and invertebrates. Does everybody see that? Unmute your mic if you found it, please, so I know we're ready to go. I don't know. Taryn, your camera's off. Gavin, your camera's off. Oh, there you are. Okay. You can't. Are you finding it, Gavin? Unmute your mic, Gavin, if you found it. Gavin, can you hear me? Do you have the right page? Did you find your note in your classroom? Unmute your mic.
No.
Can you unmute your mic? Why can't you unmute your mic?
I am unmuted. I did.
I don't know.
Can you not hear me?
Now I can hear you. Did you find your notes? Go to Google Classroom Science. And go where it says vertebrates and invertebrate notes.
It's not on there.
Yes, it is. Everybody else's is yours. It has to be there. Let me see. If you go right on the stream, the second one down.
I got
the
it.
second one.
I got
in
it.
Stream.
I got it.
Okay. David
Does
N.
it say
David N, you're not unmuted. Did you not find it? David N, could you unmute your mic if you found it? You have no camera on.
Oh, yep, I found it.
Please put your camera on. David S, you're on. Aaron Cooper, did you find it? I think I lost Aaron again.
No.
Saad, you're on. Saad, did you find it? And Taryn.
Yeah.
Taryn, put your camera on, please. Saad, did you find it? You didn't unmute. Saad, are you there? Did you find it? Okay. So let's have Taryn, could you start us off and read some of the information on vertebrates? Read the column on vertebrates.
Sorry, I had to unmute my mic. Okay. Science Notes Chapter 1A through L2. Vertebrates, animals with backbones. They have sharp senses. They have large brains. They make up 3% of all animals. Examples of vertebrates. Mammals, animals that have hair and produce milk for their young. Do you want me to read the example? Cats, dogs, whales,
Yeah.
humans, pigs, and bears. Reptiles.
Okay, stop a minute, stop. Okay, so that's what you need to study for the test. When you say mammals, and a mammal, one of the characteristics of a mammal is it's an animal that has hair and produces milk for its young. And then, of course, there are lots of examples. These are just a few. Okay, Taryn, go ahead and read about the next one, number 2.
Reptiles. Animals that have dry, scaly skin, cold-blooded. Example, turtle, chameleon, and snake. Number 3, amphibians.
Hold on. Connor, you should be at your computer. I don't see you. Where are you? Okay, the reptiles, the key characteristics you need to study, they have dry, scaly skin. Cold-blooded. Reptiles are cold-blooded, have dry, scaly skin. Okay, go ahead and read the examples. You should be looking at your computer. Do you have your notes up, Connor?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, go ahead. Read number 3, Taryn.
Number 3, amphibians. Animals that have moist skin and no scales. Most begin life in water, live on land as adults. Example, frogs, toads, newts, and salamanders.
Okay. You're going to Walmart. You get your note on the table there. Okay. So these are all my examples that I put in. If you want to add some of your own, like when we did it in class before, I had the kids put their own examples in. So remember amphibians. Amphibians are animals that have moist skin, no scales. They live on land as adults. Frogs, toads, newts, and salamanders. Okay, the next one. Go ahead.
Fish. Moist skin covered with scales.
We didn't do bird. You missed birds.
Oh, sorry. Birds have feathers and birds have wings and feathers, lay eggs. Example, eagle, hawk, sparrow, and robins. Sparrow.
Yeah.
Number 5. Fish. Moist skin covered with scales, live in water, gills instead of lungs for breathing. Example, angelfish, goldfish, pike, trout, shark, or bass.
Good. Okay. So my suggestion and what I did in class, since we're not in class and I can't give them to you, is index cards. Remember how we did index cards for the different types of rocks, metamorphic, and we put them all out? Doing an index card which has the name of the animal, another one with a characteristic, and another one with some examples would be a good way to kind of shuffle them up and practice so you remember these. So you need to be able to match the characteristic to the name and then the examples of those types of animals. Note cards would work really good for this to help you study this. So keep that in mind. If you don't have note cards, you can take pieces of paper from the computer paper and cut it into sections to make your own cards. Be creative, come up with some ideas that might help you. Sticky notes would be good too. If you have a tablet of sticky notes, you could put the name on one and the characteristics on another and examples on another. So keep that all in mind and use that to study. Yash, would you like to read the next part, which are the invertebrates?
Okay. Invertebrates, animals with no backbone. They are 97% of all animals. Examples of invertebrates: arthropods have legs with several joints, 2 or more body parts, and often have shells. Examples: insects, 6 legs, beetles, bees. Spiders, not an insect, has 8 legs, crabs, and scorpions. Should I keep reading?
Yep. Keep reading. So we know arthropods, one of the characteristics we're looking for is legs and jointed body parts.
Okay, mollusks may or may not have a hard shell. Examples: snails, clams, squids, octopus. 3. Several groups of worms: no shells, no legs, no eyes. Earthworms, tapeworms, flatworms.
Okay.
Almost all animals have skeletons and muscles to work together to allow movement.
Okay. So somehow the whether you have an exoskeleton or an inside skeleton like humans do, you have to have the skeleton and muscles working together to help make movement. Okay, so those are your notes. I'd like you to go back into your classroom, and we have a review page. We'll work on that together. Go back to vertebrates and invertebrates review page. What we don't get done, we'll do for homework, but as Connor said, I used his idea of making the table. That worked out very well. Thank you, Connor, for teaching me that. But you see what you have is groups of vertebrates and invertebrates. Fill in the missing information. So you put your group there. They gave you the characteristics. Have moist skin, begins life in water. I gave one example. Do you see what it says at the top? Add more examples. Each one of these should have a few more examples in them. You can decide what you want to put in there to help you remember that.
Can
Okay,
I say it?
you guys, no. I think you guys can work on this on your own. Just go back and forth from, you can use your notes or you can use your book. We'll check over this tomorrow, okay? This is your review page. You can stay here if you have any questions. We have 5 minutes yet.
So we can go.
No, you need to work on this for 5 minutes before you go.
What was it called?
What is it?
In the dark.
It's in your science. It's right above what the notes we just did, Taryn. It says vertebrates and invertebrates review page. It's in your stream right underneath, right above what the notes, Taryn. You find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, it just like kicked me off.
I know we're having bad day to day tech wise, huh? Wi-Fi wise.
Yeah, like it got rid of all my tabs.
You're kidding. Okay, so we have a review page to do. We're starting it now, and you can finish it for homework. It would be in your stream in science, right above, right around where the notes are. So open your note and open that.
Wait, that was his look.
Miss Wetzel,
Yes.
I have it done because I went in my classroom this morning
Oh,
to get finished with some work, and I did it.
Are you have the table done?
Yeah, I have it submitted.
Okay, that's good. You may go then.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow. Oh,
Yes, Miss
Taryn. Taryn, are you still there?
Miss Wetzel, did you just say something to me?
Taryn, is that you?
Yeah, did you say something?
Yeah, I was going to ask you. There was something I'm having trouble finding of yours, and I'm pretty sure we worked on it, but where did I put that paper? I had it all written down on this paper. Oh, here it is. Taryn, social studies. We working on the test, didn't we?
Which one?
The PA border. I think I need you to look at that and check your answers on that one. And also, essential worker letter. Did you email that to me?
Essential worker, not yet. I'm still working on it.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe, well, you want to get that in because that's 10 points. And the other thing was, oh, I forgot, we didn't go over our page A15 review in science, and yours isn't turned in. So make sure you turn that in. Okay. Did everybody hear
Okay,
that?
yeah, I just got to.
You were working on that on Friday, A15 review page. Some of you do not have it turned in yet. I did check those of you who did. Let me see. I'll tell you who it is. I didn't have David C., David N., Connor, and Terrence.
Have what?
Your review page that you have.
I would know precisely why. I Gmailed it to you.
Well, why are you Gmailing it? You should just be turning in the assignment.
There was no like assignment turn in area. So
Let's everybody.
Gmailed it.
No, wait a minute. Hold it.
I Gmailed.
Okay. David, and go to your Google Classroom, please, in science. I want to see why you're not seeing this. Go to your Google Classroom. Are you with me, David?
Which one?
David N? Science.
Yes. Which one do you want me to go to?
science.
I'm in science.
Okay. Go. No, wait.
You mean religion?
No, I mean science. This
Okay.
is what I don't have of yours, but I don't see why you can't. Everybody else was able to do it. I want to see what happened. So you go to
What?
science. Go to science. In the screen,
Yes, I'm in science. Yeah.
it's the fourth one down. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says Animal Kingdom review page A15. Do you see that?
Yes, I see that.
Click on that.
Oh, I never turned. Wait, hold on.
So,
Oh, I know why. I think I know why.
why, David? Why do you think?
Animal Kingdom review questions. I didn't have my computer when I needed to get them done, so I wrote them out, and I need to copy them onto this.
Okay. Get
Yeah,
them
I have
copied onto.
I have them written
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
So,
Can you copy them onto there and
Yeah,
stick
sure.
them in there? That would be more
Sure.
helpful if everybody turns it in the same spot.